Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening, and good time zone. Hi, Bon. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, baby. Thank everybody for subbing right now. I know stuff is really tough. And oh my god, thank you, Ghost. Thank you so much. I know stuff is actually really hard. We're Facebook official. Yeah, it takes 2 years to go Facebook official. That's very true. That's extremely true. It takes 2 years to go Facebook official. I hope you're doing okay, Ghost. I know stuff is like really rough right now. It's really rough where I'm at too. I hope everybody's doing okay. Ready for, oh my god, same. August fucking sucks. August is the worst. August is like the beginning of my summer. So don't egg me. Oh my god, how could you? Don't egg me. Rude. How could you egg me? So. How could you? Thank you for the subs, babies. I super appreciate it right now. It's honestly really helpful. It's very helpful. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. Hi, Saturn, by the way. Hi, Moto. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby. It's been a minute. I hope everybody's, keeping busy, not being too chronically online lately. This seems to be like really bad for everybody's mental health. That's okay, Bun. I literally just started. Oh, thank you for cheeky rubs. Thank you for the cheeky rubs. I appreciate it. I super appreciate it. But yeah, I hope people are doing their best for their own mental health today. And, taking a minute for themselves. I think that's very important. I'm actually going to move myself a little here. Make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. Phil! Hold on, Phil's coming to say hi. Phila! Come here! Hi, buddy. So, because Phil's here, I'll just say this. I'm literally dying. Oh my god, it's so hot. I know, we're having a heat wave right now. It's been awful. I understand. So. I totally understand. It's been terrible. Hi, Phil. Hi, baby. So, a small update with Phil. Just because we're here right now. Oh, yeah. It's been like the same here, Bun. Hi, baby. It's been the same, and it's been crazy humid. It's insane. Small update with Phil. He fell twice yesterday. His legs gave out. You're recovering from surgery. Oh my gosh, your face is all puffy. Oh no. I hope you're okay, baby. Smooches for you. So. Gentle smooches for your face. I hope you recover from surgery, okay? That's never fun. I hope. Was it your wisdom teeth? Did you get your wisdom teeth removed? But yeah, Phil is like okay. The heat is really rough on him. Yeah, wishing you very, very smooth recovery. So. Yes. Hello. Hi, welcome in. Welcome. We're giving a Phil update to everybody. Phil is my dog. He has a bit of a heart problem. And right now it's acting. He was doing really well for a while. Your 5-day vacay? Welcome back, B. It's lovely to see you, baby. It's always lovely to see you. Phil's been doing really well, but this last like day or two, when he got up the other day, his legs actually just gave out and he fell just straight back down. And he's been coughing a lot, like he can't breathe. But coincidentally, I have to refill his heart medication. Like, it's just time to refill all 3 of his heart medications. He's on 3. So I have to refill them. Yeah, it's been really rough on him these past few days. Like, really rough on him, unfortunately. He kind of just lays around. He's not as active. I know. And he wants to, don't get me wrong, he wants to. The urge is there. But even today, it's a little bit better today. It's actually not quite 90 degrees yet. It's only about 80, 81, 82. It's actually not that bad. Sending hugs. Thank you, Moto. Thank you, Moto. He fell today, this morning, actually. He got up and his legs fell right back down. They gave out underneath him. But because he's due for another refill, I actually have to take him to the vet. They won't refill his medication unless I take him to the vet. So Phil actually, his heart's bad enough that they have to see him again. So Thursday, I have a doctor's appointment and I have to take Phil to the vet. So it's very busy on Thursday. And I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow too. So I have a really important appointment tomorrow. And then I have to see my neurologist to make sure that my tumor hasn't gotten worse. And then I have to make sure Phil's heart hasn't gotten worse. So this week is really stressful. So today, I kind of just want to relax with everybody and just have kind of like a nice chill time, or an easygoing time, because I'm kind of stressed out. It's kind of hectic this week, and I'm super sorry about that. So I might only be able to stream today and Friday. I do want to try to stream tomorrow if I can help it, if I'm not too stressed out. But it might only be 2 days this week. Is okay? I want to try though. I like being with all of you. It actually calms me down and makes me feel a lot better to be with all of you. Oh, thank you for cheeky rubs. I'm more concerned about Phil because, Phil's my baby. Phil's my son. Phil's, our silly boy. He's a silly boy. Yeah. And he doesn't know what's happening. He's very dumb. He's very silly. And all he knows is he wants pets and food. And he wants, to do all the silly things. That's all he knows, that's all he wants. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. That's all we want. That's all we want. Right, B? Yeah, I'm doing my best. I haven't been able to work out lately because my health has been really bad. Unfortunately. I've basically just been doing a lot of physical therapy every day. So I haven't been able to work out in over a week. And oh my god, it's the worst. I just want to work out. But I can't put any weight into my core right now. And it's really frustrating. I can't engage my core. It's so frustrating, everybody. I want to work out. I want to lift weights again. I was really close to like going up in dumbbell size. And like I fell backwards with like my progress because of like my body. It's very frustrating. So I have to keep trying. My physical therapist would be very upset at me if I gave up. We all have to keep trying, you know? We have to keep trying. It's good for us. It's good to take care of ourselves, even if it's very small. We have to take care of each other. You can do it. Yes. Yes, that's very true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's very true. We can encourage each other, you know? We're all really far away from each other, but it's nice. Too many tasty biscuits. Oh no. Oh, you have a new job. Congrats, Bun. I hope that's going well. Don't eat too many biscuits. Running is good. I really want to do cardio. Good. Congrats. I hope everybody gets to do things for themselves. Even if it means I don't get to see you as often. It's nice to see you all checking in on your lives. I like seeing it. It's really, really fun to see. Tons of cardio. Yeah, it's hard to do both. It's so hard to do both. It's a big reason why I really want to get that walk pad. Because my friends still have my rowing machine. Matt! Hi, fake Matt. Was good, Crow? Hi. Crow is here. Crow is here, baby. Hey, baby, what's good? How are you? I know, it's worst. It's literally the worst. It is a good time to be, like, to get all the water weight and sweat out, though. Summer's definitely the time where you lose weight, for sure. Walking mats? Yeah. Walking mats are way cheaper than they used to be. I can't run outside. It's genuinely too hot. Unfortunately. I actually will, like, it's bad for my health. I can't go outside to run. So I genuinely need a walking mat. I would like to save up for one. If I were to ever to do, like, a donathon, which I'm scared to do any of those, like, subathons or donathons or birthday events. I've never done one before. I think I've done something similar, like a sub goal for Halloween. I think that's the only sort of event I did. I've only done one kind of event ever. If I were to ever do an event again, it would be for a walking mat. To help me, like, stay healthy. To keep my body from falling apart, I think. I think that's the only thing I would do. Or to help with Phil's vet bills. I think that's it. Genuinely. I'm too scared to do any of those, like, huge events. Those scare me. I don't know how people do them. Genuinely. Things like that genuinely scare me. I don't know. I kind of just like being here with all of you. That makes me happier. I don't like having pressure in my streams. I just like being here with all of you. It's just nice. You know, nice and eepy. Nice and eepy. with all of you. Right? Yeah. I think it's like a nice evening time for a lot of you right now. I think I'll do some breast scratches right now. That sounds nice at the moment. I'll drink some water first. Yeah. I'm having to drink a special, like, probiotic digestive water right now, too, for my health. That's how bad it is. I'm having to, like, mix up this special water, like not quite like a Pedialyte kind of thing, but, okay, yeah, that's how bad it is right now. I'm having to really take care of my health. Oh, hi, Howling. I didn't see you. The color threw me off. How are you today? I hope your day's going well. Hey, baby. I hope you've been doing okay. I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you guys don't hear the fan in the background because it's really warm. And I can't open my windows or it's just gonna get hotter. So comfy. It's so comfy right now, right? Yeah, feel free to have me on in the background with just some audio. Totally fine. I don't mind that at all. That's kind of the point, I think. I can actually, if anyone ever just wants the rain in the background, I can totally turn off the music. If you just want to hear the rain and the scratchy sounds, people can totally ask for that. That never bothers me. I totally just listen to rain all the time. I think that's why I raid into just the rain channels. Because it's good for the vibe. And if people are sleeping by that point, it really, like, it doesn't wake them up, which is nice. So you can just lay your head down, have a blanket or a pillow, and relax. Close your eyes. And just let yourself drift off into sleep. While I scratch your head nice and gentle. so nice when I scratch your head, doesn't it? Running my fingers through your hair. I know. I've had such long days lately. It's been so tiring. It's been so hot lately, too. Don't worry. You'll get to relax. Oh, sorry. I'm stretching my back. Making myself sleepy. Oh no. The power of the vibes. The sleepy vibes. The eepy vibes. Hello, Super Civilian. Nice name. I like it. Welcome in. It's a nice sleepy vibe going today. How are we? If you just want to come in and lurk, you're always welcome to. I'm honestly a little bit sleepy too. It's a Tuesday. It definitely feels like a Tuesday. Regular civilians? That's cool. And what would make you better than civilians a little bit? Like a C tier superhero? Is that how that works? Like in One Punch Man, is it like the bike guy? And thank you for head rubbies. Thank you. I'm getting notifications from my office. Oh, it's so frustrating. Good conversation sounds like a plan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I usually end up chatting with people, or just chatting in general, so people can get C tier at best. C tier seems good. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, I usually end up chatting, and if people feel like having a sound trigger, they're more than welcome to pop it off. Or if they want, I can always just let them listen to some rain and music. There's never any, like, real plan or anything for people. I don't like forcing people into obligation. B! Oh no! B is derailing things as we speak. Hi, Icy. You popped in at right that I don't want to say the right moment, but like a crazy moment. All right. We're derailing the comfy vibes. B. Hi, Icy. Hi, baby. You're coming in at such a fun time. I hope you're doing okay, sweetie. And B, that siren is for you. The one you're hearing in the background. Yep, that's for you, B. I don't judge. Yeah, we don't kink shame. We kink ask why. This is an equal opportunity household. Who says that ain't comfy too for you? And if Marina was here, it would be comfy for Marina. Let's be real. You okay? Oh, I hope you had fun, Icy. Oh, B has 4 nips. It's a bit nipply today. Oh my god, you're a 4 and 4. Your nips are rock hard, B. They're not very jiggly, I'm sorry to say. You have 4 rock hard nips. Oh, it's a 4, 4, and 4. We're all at some 4s today. Oh shit, but Bun is like extra jiggly. Bun's got some jiggly nippies. Alright. Thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely time here. This is generally the vibe. It can derail really quickly. Alright, you guys hear it? Yep, here it is. This is what B wanted. Where did you get the points? Bun stole some of your jiggle? Yeah, Bun totally stole some of the jiggle. This is what B wanted. Yeah, this is exactly what B wanted. Yeah, it gets a little chaotic sometimes. It's very 18 plus in here. It just started out really chill. Alright. Loud noise warning. Yeah, someone, B saved up. That's for sure. Yeah, see? B knew what they were doing. Alright, loud noise warning. For all of you who are a little EP, loud noise warning. Okay? Be careful with your headphones. And if it's kind of mid, I'll do it again. Because, you know, we don't like a really shitty leather strap slap. Yeah, that one's ass. Hold on. What's wrong with my strap? I think I need to replace it. Headphones on max! Matt. No. Oh my god, what's wrong with my strap? There we go. We don't get no half-ass strap in this house. But one's like, yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what we like. So's like, oh. So's like, yes, give it to me. Yeah. I think I actually have to replace the strap. Hold on, let me get the other one. This one is like really slip apart. Let me get the right one. That one is like dying. Yeah, that one is like super dying. Hold on, let me see. This one is the one that says baby. Oh, that one was terrible. That one was terrible. It was mid. A spoil me link. Oh no. No. That one has a couple of don't look. Oh my god, villain. Okay. That one was louder. That one's definitely louder. Okay, that worked. Be you happy now? We got our loud slap. Was definitely sharper. It works as intended. Yes, I had to get the right one. I think the normal strap. No. No. Yeah, this one was gently donated by Twitch chat. Yeah, there you go. There you guys go. You tend towards evil? Oh no. Yeah, I'm an evil supervillain. I get you. I know the feeling. B, you have derailed chat with one pop-off. I swear to God. One sound trigger. Chat has been successfully derailed. Thank you for that. What is she? Oh no. Oh no. B's like, oh no. Oh, what a travesty. Oh no. What a travesty. Oh no. More, I've had to do it 4 times just to get it right. Yeah, this is the usual vibe of chat. It's like slightly chaotic ASMR. Okay. Such a shame. Oh no. Oh no, baby. How could you? How could you? It's too juicy. Bye, Matt. Thanks for stopping by. Have a nice day, baby. Thanks for stopping by right when the chaos started. You guys are silly. I need a drink of water. Yeah, bye, Matt. Oh no, my streak is too perfectly cooked. Oh, your steak? Oh, I hope your steak is tasty and juicy. Nice, juicy steak. Confused screaming. Is it Ghost? All I'm picturing is Filthy Frank with the confused screaming. That's exactly what I'm picturing, Ghost. Is that what you're going for? Him in the corner just screaming out of terror. No, I don't have steak. Oh, I got excited. I thought so. Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing, Ghost. Like black lace ribbon. The ribbon I would be using is purple. Just so you know. Purple with a little bit of gold. Oh, I tapped my mic. Sorry, babies. Oh my gosh. That works. Okay, no shaming. Yeah, we don't kink shame. We kink ask why. I even have a meme for that. You're lucky we're not up at Gandalf Big Naturals again. Oh, speaking of which, whoever wants to be complimented, do Big Naturals. Oh, thank you for cheeky rubs. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Oh, shame. You had to do like, why? Oh, well, the big leather belt that I usually use, it's so old and like it's been so crazy. Big Naturals Gandalf. Yeah, Big Naturals Gandalf. Should we have Big Naturals Gandalf? Where is it? Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That's not Big Naturals. Ignore that. Ignore that. That was cake. That was something else. That was a different meme. I expected that to be something different. That wasn't Big Naturals. That was a completely different meme. I mean, it's still a good meme. Still a good meme. Still a really good meme. I totally forgot that existed. I'm actually not gonna lie. I totally forgot that existed. Oh my god. My steak too juicy. Am I feeding really well today? Are you guys getting fed? Here, where is it? I think it's this one. Gandalf Big Naturals are why the Fellowship got so lost. You know, you're not wrong. Here, Gandalf Big Naturals can sit in the corner. Here you go. We can have Gandalf Big Naturals. As usual, Gandalf Big Naturals gets to hang out in its home, like usual. Yeah. Hi, Miko. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. How are you? Gandalf Big Naturals are very, very distracting. I'm not gonna lie. On that horse card. Right? He'd be jiggling just... His jiggle physics are just through the fucking roof. Right? And you know that man does not wear a bra. Like, that's why they're Big Naturals. Bras were not invented at that point. There's no bra. The Fellowship owns 0 bras. Phil, you got the eternal... Yeah, right, see? That's one of the ring's powers, because he has one of the 3 rings. Of hobbit holes in... Yeah, that's why he loves hobbits. They know how to motorboat properly. They feed him well. Yeah. They feed Gandalf perfectly well. You know. They keep him plump. They know how to eat. You get it? I'm doing pretty good. Phil's going to the vet in a couple days because his heart's not doing so well. So they got some good cake and cheese. Oh my god, they have such good cheese. I envy Hobbit cheese. I'm so sure. Hobbits do a couple of things really well. Thank you for the brain cells. They're delicious. I got water lines on top of terrible Pokemon lines. Good. Good. If Muck wasn't literally just a big fucking, like, thing of poison, would. Absolutely would. He's literally slime. And I love slime girls. If I had poison resistance, would. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of Pokemon. Would. Smash. Yep. Smash. Mm-hmm. Why are we surprised? No one should be surprised at that. Literally. People can fuck with slime girls. I'm allowed to fuck with slime in general. Coughing and wheezing. Hey, if coughing and wheezing, again, I have a point to make about that. If you can have a coughing and a wheezing instead of being poisonous gases be made with aphrodisiacs, they would be the most dangerous fucking Pokemon on the planet. Because literally the planet would just be turned into just every, like, doujin written about Pokemon imaginable. They would be weapons of mass destruction. Nothing would ever get done. The world would collapse. Yeah, I'm right. Why are you booing me? I'm right. I'm completely correct on this. Literally, nothing would ever get done. People would overthrow governments with coughing and wheezing. No, this is a spur of the moment thing. I'm just a really big pervert. I'm just a very big pervert. This is like, I can think about this and like immediately. This is very an immediate thought that I can think of. It's just obvious. It's so obvious. Like, you're in a pervert stream. If you read about me, if you read my description about me, wasn't pure rot or Quelaag? Yeah, B gets it. B gets it. See, if Melania, if Kalid wasn't rot but instead aphrodisiac, literally no one would leave. Literally, it would just be a giant fuck pit. See? Elden Ring would be a very different game. Okay. We probably wouldn't even get the DLC. Let's be real. Void's like, I'm losing brain cells. Hi, Void. Hi, baby. Rub, 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 rub. Rub, 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 rub. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We're talking about Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. It would be the best way to die. In the way that you expect in this stream, Void. You're in this stream. What do you expect? What do you expect from me? I like Melania without ammo. Yeah, that checks. Yeah, see, exactly. You should expect nothing less or more from me. Uh-huh. Quelaag's better. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. That's super fair. I do like redheads though. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that she's a redhead is like huge. I kind of like fuck with her more because she's a redhead. That's just a pun. That's just a pun. You have to get more creative. No, I'm actually like thinking about the actual like Pokemon. No, puns don't count. Puns don't count. We're thinking about actual Pokemon biology. Gotta be more creative than a pun. Because nowadays Pokemon have like different forms depending on what area they're in. So like that actually matters too. Like Diglett. Diglett and Tangela are actually like the prime. They were like the first gen of like the perverted Pokemon, I swear to God. You can't tell me they weren't. Both. B is like shake hands, shake hands. Hold on, I actually have an emote for that. Where's that emote? I have an emote for that. Where did it go? Here it is. You guys are like shake hands, shake hands. There you go. There's your emote. B. No! Not the group wig. Not the group wig. Oh my god, I can't. Shaking differently. Yeah, you're all doing it. Demu. Hi, Demu. How are you, baby? What would you like today? I can give you a positive affirmation. What would you like to hear? Hi, Chopstick. Oh, no problem, baby. Yeah, don't worry. Everything is gonna be okay, okay? Don't worry. Everything will work out. It might take a minute, it might take a little bit longer, but everything is totally, completely gonna be okay for you, okay? Just take your time and don't panic too much. Everything is going to be alright. You're here. And you can take a minute to breathe, okay? You can slow down, and if you need to think, if you just need a minute to relax, then you can do that. And then everything is going to be okay. Even if it takes a little bit or some work. Yeah, that's okay, baby. All of that stuff can be taken care of. That's all fixable. Everything that you said is completely fixable. Don't worry, baby. None of that is permanent. And a lot of that can be fixed very quickly. Just with some attention, okay? It's not the end of the world. It just takes a bit of effort, a little bit of time. Hi, Detective. Welcome. Hi, baby. How are you today? We're all hanging out today. Mm-hmm. We're all just hanging out here. Congrats! Good job. I'm jealous. I can't go to the gym. Bun, you want to be a good boy for me? Yeah, you have been a good boy today. Good job. And good job for being a good boy. And starting to work out. I do? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta make sure you stay being a good boy. And don't eat too many of those biscuits from work. Because you gotta be a good boy. That's important. Make sure you be a good boy for me. It's okay, Dimu. It's just anxiety. It's okay. I won't. Sure. Sure, Bun. Sure. I actually need to set up an alarm to help me remember to do like at least more stretches. If you ever get the chance, Bun, I know a couple, I don't actually play them anymore, but if you ever get the chance, you should try and like find like a cute waifu app with like a really cute girl design. That way she like sends you a reminder to work out or like encourages you to work out, because it's really fun to have like a cute girl tell you, hey, you're a good boy, you should work out, because it's really motivating to have like a cute girl to tell you like to work out. Props if you can find a bunny girl. Yeah, it's really motivating. Yeah. Yeah, see, Bun? Bun's like, oh my god, neuron activation. Can you make such an app? I mean, I play like a specific otome game, and they send you reminders that you can set to do things. And it's extremely motivating. That's why I'm like suggesting it, because it fucking works. There's nothing like a sexy like character telling you you should do a thing, and you're like, fuck, you're right, I should do a thing. If it means titties, I'm gonna do a thing. Oh, of me? I think, yeah, I mean, I could. I meant of me. Make like a short video. I don't think it would be like a, like, I don't think I'd be able to make an app. I'm not that smart. Now my room is full of lights. I do that too, detective. I actually have like a star projector in my bedroom that projects like constellations and just sometimes lights, like low lights on my ceiling. And it's such a vibe. Trying to use my state of making characters. Yeah, character creators are really fun, demo. You can totally do that. It's very comfy, Bun. It's good for when I have to do physical therapy. Lesbian songs. I love doing like certain ones when I'm taking a bath. I actually really like listening to Chappelle Roan and Lady Gaga when I'm taking a bath. It's such a vibe. Especially when I have to do like shaving. Like if I have like everything days. Like everything baths. Lead blanc. Yeah, same B. I didn't read it as LED because you usually capitalize all of those letters. So I read it as lead and I was like, oh my god, don't give yourself lead poisoning. But yeah, Bun, if you can like find like a waifu game, usually they're just like games or gacha games where you like get through the tutorial and then stop pulling, because a lot of them will have like bunny girls, and just be like, cool, which one gives me like alarms, and then just never play it again. Just do it for the alarm. So you don't have to spend money. I literally just get to like the notification reminder and like, perfect, that's all I need. Oh, that's cool, detective. Congrats. But yeah, some of them actually make that. Evil, thank you. Yeah. If you, like, I would look up which one is the best. Like, I would Google it, personally. So you're not just downloading random apps to, like, you know, fucking raw dog it. Because some of them are, like, really predatory and really bad. But I would Google it, personally. Yeah. And also some of them have cuter art than others, you know. That's important too. You want the cute ones. Light emitting. I have a glow in the dark one. And it glows really bright. It's like a really bright blue glowing one. It's so bright. It sits on my shelf. It sits on my like super bright shelf in front of my bed. I'm working on. If you're in the Discord demo, you can always put it in art or like art pit crews. That's like a fine place to put stuff like that, is in the Discord versus like chat. Like Discord is like very appropriate for stuff like that demo. I have to get rid of this notification. Okay. I have to check into my hospital really quick. I'm sorry, babies. They want me to do like a pre-check-in for my appointment tomorrow. Give me a second. I actually don't trust ones that like have a light in them beat, because those have batteries and then you have to change the batteries, versus like ones that just glow, because that means like if it's a light emitting one. Hi Yoshinori. Hi baby. Let me do a check-in. But yeah, glow in the dark is better than like ones with like an actual light, because it means it's not waterproof or water resistant. That's very important. And having waterproof stuff is really, really good. How am I? I'm really good today. I am doing really good. This is for my tumor. None of the above. Sorry, I'm doing my pre-check-in. Submit. Next. Use smartphone. Yay! Yay! I know. Yes, that's my phone number. Okay, my pre-check-in is complete. This is that one. Okay. Enjoy. Hi, Yarko. How are you? What's sus? What's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah, of course, Yarko. What's going on? Yeah, how are you today? We're having some gently chaotic chat. Nothing crazy today. The Gandalf pick. Oh! You want to get jump scared by another one? I have this one. As well. I can turn Gandalf off, actually. Big naturals is necessary. Gandalf Big Naturals is very necessary. Something chill. Yeah. Just on streaming today. Oh, good. Well, feel free to relax. We're kind of just, you know, hanging out and relaxing and being a little bit silly. Yeah, it's a little bit silly. Nothing crazy. It's pretty easy going today. we don't do any Harry Potter related stuff in stream because we don't support Harry Potter. Harry Potter's not supported in this stream. Yeah, the creator is extremely anti-LGBTQ. And she's actually, like, gone very on record saying any support of, like, LGBT goes directly to anti-trans bills and funding. So if you support it, it, like, directly goes, like, against LGBT. Yeah, chopstick. Dima wants another. Okay, this is the second strap that we've gotten today. So no Harry Potter is welcome in any LGBT community. So, you live another day? You didn't mean it. Expel these. What? Oh my god, Bun, you get a pass today, Bun, because I didn't see it. We have an ad break in 15 seconds, so I'll wait to do the redeem after the ad, everybody. Yeah, it's because of the old hag. Yeah, it's because of, yeah, it's very, like, eugenic based, and it's very anti-gay. It's very anti-gay, it's very eugenics. It's very bad. We don't support J.K. Rowling at all. We don't support the old hag at all. Bun, you get a pass, but we'll do this after the ad break, everybody. Yeah, you're fine, Yarko. Take the ad break. Yeah, use the ad break. Yes, but he was killed. There was a point to him being murdered, so. Like, she made, like, a very large point to him being, like, kind of a bad person and for him being, like, killed. And he wasn't, like, super, super gay. He was, like, in the closet gay. It was only in, like, yeah. It's really hard to understand that he's gay in the books. She's only said that. She's never really, like, said it in the books. Yeah, she likes to really change stuff. Like, now she doesn't really say that anymore. Yeah, she really likes to change stuff. Also, the world building of Harry Potter is really bad. It's actually a really poorly made universe. You don't have ads, Yarko? Well, take 3 minutes. Yeah, take 3 minutes and just, like, decompress, Yarko. You don't have to, Yarko, you don't have to talk if you don't want to, okay? Talk when you feel comfortable. It's okay. You never feel obligated to talk, baby. Nobody ever has to talk in my chat if they want. If they genuinely don't have the energy to, you're more than welcome to lurk. Yeah, right, Saturn? Oh my god, that was insane. Like, when she suddenly changed Hermione to be black and then changed her back. Because she changed her back from black to, like, because she was, like, not black, and then she changed her to black, and then she changed her back. It wasn't, she's, like, insane. That one, mold. Yeah, chopstick. Mold. It's the black mold in her home. Yeah, but we don't support Harry Potter. Even the actors have, like, gone on record to not support it. Like, they very much don't support it anymore. Provided an oven is present. But you're so funny. Man. It's so crazy. Read Barry Trotter. Everyone just, like, enjoy Paddington Bear instead. Let's just enjoy Paddington Bear. Paddington Bear is a lovely story, and Paddington 2 makes people cry. Tintin, yeah, Tintin. The Adventures of Tintin. Yeah, see, Paddington is genuinely really good. Paddington 2 genuinely makes people cry. Like, let's support Paddington more. A lot of people like Paddington. Let's support that. It's better. Less eugenics. Way less eugenics in Paddington. If it's like Paddington actually like Witch Hotel. I love Grand Budapest Hotel. Oh my god, but I'm a Wes Anderson fan. I genuinely love Wes Anderson. Speaking of Wes Anderson, I just watched The Phoenician Scheme, and that was such a good movie. I loved The Phoenician Scheme, but I love the Grand Budapest Hotel too. So for people who don't really know who Wes Anderson is, he made The Fantastic Mr. Fox. So if you don't really watch a lot of his stuff, Fantastic Mr. Fox was one of his movies. And I think Isle of Dogs was too. Maybe not. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I like Wes Anderson. If you haven't seen The Phoenician Scheme, yeah, he has. The Phoenician Scheme with Guillermo del Toro. Not Guillermo. Benicio del Toro, sorry. Yeah, I thought Isle of Dogs was Wes Anderson. Yeah. Also a really good movie. I really liked The Phoenician Scheme. It was actually really good. It was genuinely a fun movie. Phil's gonna bark. I have to shut my door. Yeah, it was genuinely a really fun movie. Seeing Michael Cera in that character, because I don't want to spoil it, seeing Michael Cera as his character too was actually really good. So, I really liked that movie. I thought it was a really good movie. I kind of watched it on like a whim because I streamed it. Genuinely a really good movie. I don't want to spoil it. It's definitely one of those that like, there's so many little nuances to it. It's kind of hard to talk about Wes Anderson movie. That would be super fun now. Yeah, it's hard to talk about Wes Anderson movies without spoiling them though, because they're so multi-layered and nuanced. Like, Scarlett Johansson is in it, funny enough. And she plays like this bitchy German woman. That's very funny. She's only in it for like 10-15 minutes, but there's a lot of cameos, but her cameo is genuinely very, very funny. I like her cameo. Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Yeah, there's a lot of really, really good characters in that movie. I don't know, I like it a lot. Thank you. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I designed my outfit myself. I'm very proud of my design. I like my design. It's a little complicated, so I hope I can simplify it. Simplify it. Well, sorry. Simplify it at some point. So, Yoshinori, you want to be a good boy today? Do we want to be a good boy? You have been a good boy today. Yeah. Thank you for being such a good boy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because you are such a good boy. You drink water. Good boy. Good boy, Yoshinori. You should be all drinking water today. Yeah, enjoy your water. I'm gonna drink some water too. We should all have like a small hydration break, okay? Enjoy your water. Good. Water's important. Oh yeah, the ad break is over. Demu, did you still want your slap that you redeemed since the ad's over? I haven't. Since I was waiting for the ad to end. Allegedly. Your lawyer allegedly told you to not say. It's very important. Because I know Dima redeemed the leather strap. And I have to see if Dima still wants it. Because they are Dima's points. I do not speak legalese. My friend does, though. I have a friend that speaks legalese. I have to have her translate for me. I'm not that intelligent. You have to be, like, taught how to read that. Emmy! Hi, baby. Thank you for the brain cells. How are you today? How's my cutie pie? What you up to, baby? How's your Tuesday? Oh, we got 7 nipplies. Oh, and 27. So you're not particularly jiggly, but we're 7 all around. I think the generator's really funky today. Everyone's like matching. It's very funny. Thank you for cheeky rubs. Thank you. 7. Yeah, it's very matchy. Oh, it's also super nipply. Wow, so. Very nipply. I can't believe it. What are you gonna do with all those nips? Oh, not very jiggly today. Wow, not super. We've only had one person that was super jiggly today, which is a surprise. You have to win every battle. You won the nipple battle, but not the jiggle battle. So 1 out of 2 isn't bad. That's very fair. You're eepy. That's okay. That's such a funny frog. Like, it's very cozy, but the eyes are so open. It's like I'm eepy, but I'm awake. Can be eepy. It's a very nice Tuesday, Emmy. So if you get eepy and fall asleep, that's okay. You be eepy. Enjoy your eeps. Yeah, be eepy. Enjoy your eepies, everybody. Yeah, Emmy's always a nice frog. Emmy's always a very nice frog. She's cute. She's a cutie patootie. I actually had my... Emmy's like, if that's what you think. I actually got my appointments mixed up. I have my one appointment tomorrow and then another one after that. I agree. Yeah. Okay. I'll pop that up. And then lots of notifs as always. Sorry, guys. I'm just like trying to get rid of all the notifs that I tend to get. Okay. I have to get rid of them. Oh my god. Be careful how much you drink. Drinking too much caffeine is not good for you, so be careful, baby. Especially if it's evening and you need to sleep, so take care of yourself. Unless you have to get work done, then make sure you can get some work done, okay? It's very important. Yeah. That is okay. I'm fine. Okay, good. I have a very high sensitivity to caffeine, so I actually can't drink G Fuel. Like, I'd love to be able to do like all those really cool sponsorships and stuff, but the only one I can like happily do is like coffee. Going swimming. Fun, detective. I hope you have fun, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I partner with coffee for like a small discount. I love coffee, personally. And it's like the only caffeine I can really tolerate, because I'm very sensitive to caffeine. I don't really like drinking a lot of caffeine either. Are you going to like a community pool, detective? Or are you going to like a beach? Or like a water park. That would be fun too. Iced coffee? I tend to drink espresso. I crave caffeine. Be careful, so. Be careful. A public pool. Fun. Don't pee. Don't pee in the pool. Then you'll be swimming in soup. I like caffeine. I actually do really like caffeine. It's something I genuinely enjoy. But caffeine does not like me back. It's a very toxic relationship that we have. Oh, thank you for the follow, sweetheart. Thank you. You're swimming sweet like a patty? Congrats, yeah. Congrats. I'm torn on like swimsuits because I like wearing really specific kinds. But I'm also like torn on them. You're scared of the ocean? Thalassophobia? That's fair. I like the ocean. I like the ocean quite a bit. I've gone snorkeling. Snorkeling is very fun. I live on the West Coast, and I've lived near the ocean for a very long time in multiple parts of my life. So I kind of grew up going to the beach really often. I've been in boats for a very long time. I've gone fishing multiple times in lakes. I actually prefer ocean fishing. The fish you catch taste better. I like the sea. I don't know, I like the ocean. Pre-salted. It doesn't do anything like that, chopstick. Depends on the fish you catch. I actually feel like freshwater fish taste worse. Since they'd be a small dog shit. Yeah, that's thalassophobia. That's what thalassophobia is, so. The ocean is a soup, but the ocean is a soup. You're very correct, detective. Yeah, thalassophobia. That's exactly what that is, so. And take videos. Good soup. Good soup. I like the ocean. I like knowing about all the deep things that live in the ocean. I like deep sea things. I like learning about the ocean floor. I love that kind of stuff. Seagulls are very different from penguins. Seagulls are way worse. I don't like seagulls. Or pelicans. I like the space a lot too. I don't really have a fear of either of these things, like the expanse darkness, the never-ending darkness of space. I like both. I love both. Both are extremely cool. They're very, very interesting to me. All of the really interesting creatures in it. I like the universe as a whole. I like the... I like all of it. I don't really have a fear of either of these things. Yeah, I believe so. Why do you think dogs exist? Literally, let me point at my dog really quick for you, gaming. My dog loves me genuinely and unconditionally. He follows me around like a fucking baby duck. It's very annoying. And he was a stray dog that was terrified of letting anyone around him when he ate food. And now he looks up at me and is like, "Mother, praise me. Pet me while I eat my food. I love you so much that I will stop eating food just to get pet." He's a good boy. We love Phil. Yeah, he's very funny. We love Philip. He's downstairs right now. Trying to plan your dreams. Dreams are very influenced by a lot of different factors, even down to the food you eat. Hi, Marina. Hi, baby. How was your day? How are the wasps? I hope you didn't get stung. Dog? Yeah, I have a chocolate lab. He's an old man. He's an old man. He's a silly old man. Yeah, that's why we have Philip emotes in chat. Yeah. Wasps are always terrifying. Yes, they are. Oh, yeah, if you expose yourself to something for a very long amount of time, I want to say like over 12 hours. You mean WAPs? Yeah, right? Yeah, Marina was talking about WAPs in the Discord chat, and I fucking lost my shit. It made me laugh so hard. I was like, Marina, oh my god, Marina's so bold. Marina's talking about wet ass pussies. I didn't know Marina listened to Nicki Minaj. That made me laugh so fucking hard. Wasps are not cute. Wasps can kill you. I do not like wasps. I'm sorry. Dream about frogs. Yeah, sorry. Wasps can kill you. I used to work for a mead brewery, and we would get... Bees I don't mind. I actually quite like bees. Wasps, however, are menaces, and they would try to come in and destroy things and eat things and attack things. So I have very bad experiences with wasps. And they're angry fuckers, and a lot of them eat meat. So they try to... yeah, bees are cute. No, bees are great. I love bees. Bumblebees are so cute. I love bumblebees. They're so stupid. Bumblebees are so cute. So she gave you a whisk? Oh, you mean a fly swatter. Oh, that's actually really common to have a beehive growing outside of your window. Bumblebees usually bite versus sting. I've never been stung by a bumblebee. I thought they bit versus sting, but I could be wrong. I've never been... Oh my god, you have a bumblebee nest? Yeah, a fly swatter. Yeah. I thought they bit, not sting, but I could be wrong. I've never had any issues with bumblebees. They always just land and bonk. They fly into you because they're drunk. They like just go because they don't know where they're going. And so they just fly into everything. So I've never had an issue. Yeah, I've never been bit or stung. Yeah. Probably not. Yeah, normal bees don't have that issue. It's so funny. Yeah, I don't mind bumblebees at all. I've been like run into, like it flew into me and it was like, what the fuck? Where am I? Bumblebees don't usually do that. I'm sorry. I've never had a problem like that with a bumblebee. They're usually very, like, stupid. And I work with bees. I worked in a mead brewery. I literally worked with honey for years. That was my job. I've never had that problem. Yeah, I've never been stung by a bumblebee. Yeah. I've never had that problem, so much so that I didn't even realize they had a stinger. Yeah, you make alcohol out of honey. It's called mead. That was my job for years. Literally, that was my job. And you work with beehives all the time. So, like, I had to learn about bees. That was my job. No, oh my god, you guys are giving me an aneurysm. It's called mead, you dingles. You're giving me an aneurysm. It's called mead. It's one of the oldest, it is the oldest alcohol in the world. A lot of people know it from Vikings, but it's from multiple different cultures. Mead is just the most common word for it. But for Africa, it's called tej. Yeah, I've never had that problem with bumblebees. They usually just fly into you or they land on you. Like, it's the oldest alcohol, literally, in the world. It even occurs naturally. Oh my god, it's been almost a year since I've had a mead education stream. Oh my goodness. I haven't talked about my old job in so long. Yes, I was an alcohol brewer for a very long time. I used to talk about this a lot more. I haven't talked about this in a very long time. Yes. It's mead. Mead is older than wine. Mead is actually older than wine because it occurs naturally. It was first made in Africa. And this occurs naturally. Yeah, this occurs naturally, sometimes, very rarely, when a beehive can very rarely... Rico! Hi, baby. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you, baby? I hope you've been doing well. Seeing that you're streaming more, I'm so happy. I hope you're doing okay. I hope work isn't too heavy for you. I hope you're not straining yourself too much. Is that me twerking? Yes, it is. It is. It's the cake, Rico. It's the cake. Yeah, so it's very old. Meat is crazy old. Meat is crazy old. I hope you're doing okay though, Recrow. Feel free. I love the emote. I love the gift that I got. It's very cute. I've worked with that artist a couple of times. I like the art style too. It's adorable. Yeah, I love mead. It's one of the few alcohols. Too late. I'm always straining myself. I know, right, Recro? Good God. I hope you're taking care of yourself though, baby. Make sure you hydrate and, like, get enough sleep at the very least. That's the only thing I can ask for. I know it's rough right now for everybody. Me included. Good. That's all I can hope for. Okay? As long as you're trying. But thank you for the resub, baby. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself, okay? But we were talking about mead. But yeah, sometimes what can happen is a beehive can fall out of a tree and into a lake. And the honey within the beehive can ferment on its own. And I actually have some honey in a container fermenting by itself. Because honey can naturally ferment without anything. Your sleep schedule improved. Good. I'm glad, Recrow. Yeah, and never discount napping, too. Like, if you genuinely cannot sleep all of, like, a certain amount of time in one go, there's nothing wrong with taking a short nap. Like, get sleep. Sleep is good for you. It actually helps you function properly. I subscribe to the nap life. If I genuinely cannot sleep at night because sometimes it's too hot, and like my body cannot sleep when it's too hot, then I will take a nap when it's cooler. You got some sleep back when I fell for a nap? For a headache? I'm glad, Detective. I try. Yeah, honey has enzymes in it. Honey has natural enzymes, and it's actually antimicrobial. Honey is naturally antimicrobial, so it can ferment by itself. It's very common. You don't need yeast, depending on the honey. And if it's like, oftentimes if it's within its own hive, there's, going to be some yeast within the hive. So it can just ferment. But yeah, I actually have mango flower honey in a container. And it's just fermenting. I'm kind of just using it as an experiment to see what it does. So yeah, I'm just kind of letting it, like, ferment. Yeah, different types of honey taste completely different. Like clover flower honey doesn't really have a lot of flavor. Orange blossom honey is very sweet and gently tart. Blackberry blossom honey is very floral. I really like rasp flower honey. That's very tasty. I usually get it from Germany. Buckwheat honey. That's going to be very rich. It's going to be very thick, if I remember correctly. You can get strawberry flower honey. You can get different types of honey. Totally. I'm craving honey. Yeah, feel free. Wildflower honey is going to be very common because what it is a lot of people will take in beehives and have them pollinate groves of, trees that are orchards and stuff for, farming and like mass production. And so they're only pollinating one type of flower. So that's how you get honey from a specific flower and that specific flavor. So I didn't do that part. That's actually a completely separate part of production. That's mass produced. Sometimes we would get like huge drums of honey. If we wanted mead from a specific flavor, like orange blossom mead, we would order that. We didn't usually like that. We would get that sometimes, but my boss, we usually specifically liked wildflower honey because it's when they don't control what the bees pollinate. It's more like ethical. It's kind of just free range bees, if that makes sense. It's healthier for the beehive, actually. Yeah, bees like having variety a lot of the times. It's also better for natural, like, pollination. And bees actually have preferences. Bees do have preferences, depending on where they live. So, what, like a bee where I live will have different preferences of what naturally grows versus like bees where Marina lives, because she lives in a completely different climate with different flowers that are naturally going to grow, because it's much colder where Marina lives than where I live. So you're going to get completely different tastes from quote unquote wildflower honey where Marina lives than where I'm going to live, because we have a lot more like dry honey. A lot of the honey here is going to be a lot drier in flavor, kind of like how wine would be, I suppose. Think of it in wine terms. Like warmer weather plants, more like slightly arid, deserty kind of plants, because I live in a desert, versus Marina. Marina lives in a much more like foresty. Exactly, Marina. Yeah. Most meat is going to be made from a wildflower honey. It's lower in cost. It's easier to get. Mercury, hi baby. Hi honey. Bitch, bless baby. Thank you for the brain cells. Yeah. I prefer wildflower honey mead myself. It's usually what I buy. I used to collect a lot of honey. I don't really do that anymore. I don't need to, as I saw it in Skyrim. Yeah, people who don't drink alcohol tend to not really know about these things. I used to drink a lot more. I'm just really knowledgeable about alcohol because I still drink a little bit, like a couple times a year. Had little top hats. That's really funny. But I've just learned about a lot of alcohol because I've worked in many different places that supply and like stock alcohol. Can I eat honeycomb? You can. It's just wax. it's just wax. Like you'll see containers that sell honey with honeycomb in it. Yeah, that's fine. It just doesn't really do anything. It's just wax. It's literally wax. It does nothing for you or against you. It's whatever. I don't care for the texture, personally. It does nothing. I don't care about it. Instead of alcoholic. Yeah. That's better, so. That's a better that's a better word. That's better phrasing. I wouldn't call yourself an alcoholic. That's not good for you. But yeah, I like mead, genuinely. I prefer dry mead and slightly tart mead. And you can totally make tart mead. I don't like overly sweet traditional mead because it's kind of like drinking syrup. A little too sweet for me, but I don't like sweet things. A lot of people who like mead like genuinely sweet alcohol without it being like a cocktail. And mead can be very low percentage. A lot of like homemade mead is maybe about 3 to 6% alcohol. It's very low alcohol, but high percentage mead can get up to, I think the highest percent mead that I make is about 28%. Because I used to brew mead at home with my family recipe. And yeah, about 28% was the highest I got it. 25, 28. Without distilling. Yeah. But you need a lot of honey for that, and a long time. It takes about a year or two. It's very dry. I make very dry mead. It's like a liqueur. Legally speaking, it's considered a liqueur at that point. Because I don't distill. I don't want to blow up my house, thank you. I have had a distilled mead before. It's actually quite lovely. It's probably one of the few... I actually have some still. It's called Suctinus. It's from Lithuania. It's very lovely. It's with black currants and a few other things. It's very delicious. Don't explode. Oh, I didn't make it. Suctinus is a very good fermented mead or distilled mead. I think it's like, yeah, about 55%. It's like a regular distill. You sip it, you don't chug it. It's very much a sipping alcohol. It's one of the few liquors I will drink, maybe once a year for a very special occasion. But that's kind of it, because I don't really drink anymore. I can't. It's one of the few things I will still drink. And I have a couple of really nice bottles of vodka and Japanese whiskey at home still. And I don't really drink them. So I'm very fussy about my alcohol now. Don't explode? Yeah, I don't want to explode. That's not fun. So yeah, but I don't work in alcohol sales anymore, or brewing anymore. It's not really my thing anymore. It's very interesting, like... That's not true, so. I actually will wholeheartedly disagree. I sip my vodka. I don't chug it, but I also don't drink shitty vodka. I don't buy vodka if it's under $60 a bottle. That's the point, so. Good vodka tastes like mineral water. That's the point, and I like that. It's like good sake. Good sake tastes like mineral water. And that's how you know it's good. And you don't get a hangover. But you're also supposed to sip it. You don't chug it. That's how you know someone doesn't know how to drink properly. Is they just chug. You're not supposed to shoot it like you're 16 years old. You're supposed to sip it. Like, I'm not a child anymore. I can't afford that. Well, a bottle is supposed to last you for over like a year, Emmy. If it's just you. I'm like, oh, thank you for the follow, sweetheart. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. I don't like bourbon. Bourbon's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. It's too sweet. It's like drinking syrup. Bourbon's gross. I'd rather drink a single malt scotch. It's gotta taste like a campfire. Single malt scotch tastes much better. Like, what was my favorite? Yamazaki 21 year was really good. That's really expensive though. Those are like $1,200 a bottle now. I think the last time I had that was, I want to say I was really young, and it was like only $300-400 a bottle, and it was a gift. But yeah, Yamazaki's a really good brand. That's a really good brand. I can't drink beer anymore. I genuinely can't drink it. I love beer. Beer is so good. Good beer. I don't like shit beer. American beer is trash. American beer is genuinely shitty. People who drink American beer don't know what good beer tastes like. I don't drink American beer. American beer is literally ass. I really like beer, but I can't drink it anymore. Non-American beer has wonderful flavor. I don't like American beer. American beer is like shitty water. They're not a derivative. They are very loosely related, but they don't do the same thing. Chopstick. They are extremely loosely related. Like how a dog is technically related to like a wolf, but they're not. Yeah, don't worry about American beer, so. American beer is like god awful. I don't like American beer. You have to like, all beer, like all alcohol, is an acquired taste. And so people are like, I'm not gonna like beer. You're just not gonna like it because you don't want to like it. You're gonna have a predisposition to not like it because you don't want to. Just like how people who don't like liquor are just not gonna like liquor because you don't want to. It's just how it is. That's how all alcohol is. I've been really grateful that like I've had the opportunity to try so many different alcohols at many different qualities, because I've worked in many different places with alcohol, like alcohol sales and alcohol production and distribution. I actually wouldn't give you beer recommendations because my taste is probably not going to be your preferences. I'm just going to say that. Like, it's just not going to be the same. Like, my palate isn't going to be your palate. And then you're going to get pissy because you're not going to like it. You're better off just going places and just trying beer. And, like, going to a place and saying, I like these types of flavors. And then a bartender being like, okay, I can recommend these. Because that's genuinely their job. That is truly their job. And I don't know what is around where you live. That's just the way it goes. Like, if someone were to come up to me who lives around me, yeah, but I don't live where you live. Oh my god, I don't live where you live. You're better to go to like a bar or a pub of some kind. Go to the bartender. That's not the same. Drinking something and enjoying it is not the same. If you just drink something that's handed to you, one, that's extremely unsafe. And that's how you fuck up your liver. I don't ever recommend that. Oh, thank you for the follow, baby. I really appreciate it, honey. And two, drinking something and like, if someone just shoves something into your hand and you drink it and you're like, what the fuck is this? That's gross. Yeah, find a beer tasting place, literally. Like, go somewhere that has flights of beer. Yeah, I do that all the time, or I used to. I used to go to places that has a beer flight, or a couple of beer flights, and be like, okay, I like that one more. Okay, I don't like this one. I like this one a lot. I will order a pint of this. Like, that's really normal. That's how people usually, that's how sane people drink. How old are you? Jesus. Yeah. A pint. A pint of beer. That's a normal measurement of beer. That's a glass. That's what a standard. That's a standard measurement of beer in not anywhere except the U.S. That's usually what you're gonna get if you're not in the US, is a pint. So is it not a pint where you live? I thought pint was pretty common if it's not an American unit. We use metric. Americans don't use pints. Pint is like a UK metric thing. Americans don't use a pint. No, Americans don't use pints. A pint is really strange. It's Irish. Well, it's UK. Yeah, but we don't call it a pint. It's Irish. It's British, too. It's very British as well. Welcome in. We're talking about alcohol. I'm sending IRA to your location. Yeah, we might have pint glasses, but very rarely do I actually see bars in America use pints, and it's only when they're not owned by an American, typically. It's usually a British thing. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Come to Britain. I have noticed that. America being America. I'm not mommy. I'm sorry. I usually get called father. You're talking to a gender-neutral bird. 3. Oh, it's leader, isn't it? Don't protest. Chopstick. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, baby. Yeah, it's leader. That makes sense. Half liter. Leaders over here. Yeah, I see pints for British a lot. So I was expecting it to be most of the UK. So that's a surprise. Thank you for the hydrate, actually. So it might just be a British thing then. I think it might actually just be a British thing. That makes sense. I learned today. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for cheeky rubs. Yeah, I learned. I learned today. I didn't know it was like mostly a British thing. I knew I didn't. No, that does make sense though. So yeah. I only really realized it was like a kind of a British thing. That makes sense though. I've never actually used pint as like a gallon measurement. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really use gallons in terms of like cooking at home because it's kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Measuring in gallons is like a fucking slog when I cook at home. I also don't really cook a lot of American recipes, I'm not gonna lie. But that makes a lot of sense now. I was not aware of that. Yep. Oh yeah, using cups makes sense. Does it? I guess so. If I'm measuring one thing, for like baking, yes. Only work if you send soldiers to Vietnam. That's how much water they will need. No, it's sarcasm. Yeah, that's why I was confused. So I was like, huh? I was really confused for a second. So. No baking. Yeah, baking recipes are wild. So. Baking recipes. I've just gotten used. I just follow them. I'm not gonna lie. I just follow them. No matter where they come from, I'm just gonna follow the recipe and hope it tastes good. I'm just going to follow them. Because I bake more than I cook. I genuinely just bake. I bake. That's all I do. That's genuinely all I do is I bake when I'm at home. And like if it says something, I follow it because they know more than me. Funny enough, Chopstick, I have hydro packs. I use hydro packs whenever I go to like an EDM event. And they're always liters. Like the bladder for hydro packs are always in liters. They don't do gallons. Even here in America, they're always in liters. Because there's a limit to how big they're allowed to be at events. So they're always in liters, and that's what they always tell you. You follow the recipe? Yeah, which is what I do too, Marina. Sometimes I can never like fully remember the recipe though. So I always just end up following the recipe. Baking is weird. Baking is just really weird. Oh, thank you for Tiki Rubs. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Today's stream has gone really wild. We were being really chill and really sleepy. And then we started getting really silly. And then now we talked about honey and alcohol. Now we're talking about cooking. You guys are silly today. You guys are really silly today. Marina, I hope you get to play that game with me. It would be fun. You want to do something more today? That's okay, Marina. If you're sleepy, be sleepy, baby. Sleep is important. Sleep is very important. But yeah, that game. I want you to play with me. I want to know who your favorite's gonna be. I want to know who your favorite's gonna end up being. Yeah, the one I was sending you. You can, if you have an emulator, you can play it on your laptop. I don't know if you'll have enough memory, though. I know. I'm just impatient. It's okay. Don't worry. Knowing me. That's okay, Marina. Don't worry. So I was checking doctor notifications. I think today's stream is gonna probably end right around here. Because if I can stream tomorrow, I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's about right. But anyway, I'm gonna see who we can raid. Let's see. Because I think I'm gonna end. Let's see who I can raid right now. Let's see who's streaming. Let's see what's going on today. Who's streaming today? Let's see. There's someone new that we might be able to stream. I'm gonna snooze this really quick. So there's someone we haven't raided into. She's doing ASMR. She looks nice. I haven't seen her before. She's doing ASMR. She seems okay. I haven't seen her. So I feel like we can raid into her. This is our raid message, everybody. So if you guys feel like copying this and be nice, let me do this and copy this raid message. Yeah, thank you everybody. It's been nice being with you today. Thank you for everybody for following me. Yeah, I hope everybody has a nice evening. Yeah. Hopefully if I can manage it after my appointment tomorrow, my doctor's appointment, I might be doing a late stream. We'll see if I'm really exhausted. It depends on what my neurologist orders, but we will try and do maybe a short stream tomorrow, like an hour, or the usual 2.5. Yeah, but we're gonna raid into this person. They are called Himiko Mio. I have not seen this person. So yeah, we'll see this person. We'll raid into them. They seem nice. But yeah, we'll raid into them. I hope we see you guys later. Have a nice evening, okay? Smooches. And we'll see you guys later, okay?